Does she got a
Yeah, I think she got it on her phone.
she got a rain suit on her bike? I mean,
Yeah, she got one with her. Yeah,
what
we got
about?
one.
Okay, well
We see
we
it
ain't scared of
coming.
no
We just
rain.
yeah, we just have to stop, put them on, work with it.
You ever heard that old saying? It don't tornado around on a Goldwing and tornado around it.
Uh huh.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
There go some deer right there.
Here, three up down there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
already looking.
down
Just sitting there. Man, that's a gorgeous sunset, man.
there. Oh,
Out here in Salina, Kansas, or near Salina, Kansas, rather, Manhattan, Kansas.
Little Big Apple.
The Little Big Apple, is that what they call it?
That's what they call it. You know, that's the only thing I hate that I don't have on this F6B is cruise control.
Right. Oh, you don't have. That's right.
Uh-uh. Not on the 13. They put them on the 15. But I'm good. I got this little throttle buster there. You know, if my hand gets tired, I can rest.
Right. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit to conserve some fuel. I'm got a quarter of a tank.
Yeah, I'm at a half. Yeah, but you pulling that trailer too.
Yeah, and I got all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I know there's a bunch of gas stations down here before you get to. So I got 2 gallons in my saddlebag, but I believe I'll make it to another gas
Yeah,
station.
you should stop, man. I seen on Facebook it was some guy said he got 20 miles from where he needed to go and he ran out of gas. And I put on there, I said, man, you gotta keep some of gas in that saddlebag.
Sure do,
You gonna chance it like that?
man. Exactly. Like that rest stop back there was like, rest stop, next rest stop was 65 miles or whatever it said, but I'm thinking, are they taking into account gas stations or just rest stops?
Right.
So, hey, everything that was said good today, I didn't record it. Everything that was said good.
Oh,
I think I did get the part where I at least ran that Harley down, but the other 2 I didn't get. Yeah. But yeah, that's what they say, man. I've helped stimulate the economy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jason probably I probably owe Jason a lot of money as well.
yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I got some credit cards that turn up because Chris said go get this, Chris said go get that.
Yeah.
Right. You probably got a few guys put out the house too.
Yeah, every time I walk in the bank and they'd be like, well, what did Chris say go get this time?
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
some of this stuff, man, I wouldn't have knew about it, man, if it wouldn't have been for you talking about it.
Yeah. Well, iron sharpen iron, so we get ideas from each other and we just share them.
Right.
And we kind of like, hey, I can use that. That would work for me. And so we just kind of, we just get ideas from each other.
Right.
Like I was looking at your F6B, and I saw those little cube lights on the saddlebag doors. Now, did you
Right.
put those on, or those came on the bike?
I put them on there.
Now that looked good. Now that I saw, I was like, now I would like to have that. That's pretty neat there. Is that a signal light or is it just a running light?
Just the light.
Oh, okay. So we get ideas from each other.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we out here for, man.
yeah. Because everybody's bike is set up different.
Right.
And you see somebody bike, and they may have 20 things, but out of the 20, they may have a couple things that will suit you. The rest of the 18,
Exactly.
would not.
Right.
no matter what kind of bike you get, you're always going to spend money on things to make it suit you better anyway.
Right. You gotta be comfortable on it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna turn my light on. Tell me it's bright.
Dang.
Hey, that's Arrowhead Stadium.
That's too.
Home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Just turn the lights on for you.
Hey, is that too bright or what?
Ooh, look at all the, see all the bugs running past me?
That's bright.
All the bugs just ran past me to get to them lights.
Look how the interstate light up on both sides.
Yeah, man, you can light it up. Look at the bugs, though. I'm looking at all the bugs flying past me to get to your light.
They flying past you to get to my lights out.
Look at that, man. You got this whole both lanes lit up.
Yeah, from back here, it looks like you ain't even got your lights on.
Right, I can turn mine off,
I
man.
mean, it's all coming from the left lane.
Man, I hooked them lights up to a 30 amp relay for maximum power.
That's what it's all about.
I guarantee you I won't blow a fuse this time. I made sure I did an amp test on my lights. I said, okay, I see how much you're drawing. I see how much you're drawing. You know, so, okay, no problem.
How much you got tied up in them lights?
You know, not that much really. Let's see. The cube lights I probably got $150. I got $150 on the cube lights. I have about $50 tied up on my Cree lights. So how much is that?
200.
So 200, and then all of my my headlights was kind of expensive. So
But yeah, I know that.
I think those was like, let's just say a couple $100. Might have been a little more. Let's just say a couple hundred, maybe 150. No, I guess about a couple $100.
That's good.
So, and then the LEDs about a couple $100.
And you did everything yourself. So
Yeah, I did everything myself.
Work.
So I don't have a whole lot tied up.
Right.
You know, it wasn't free, but you know, you could do the work yourself. You can save some money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's what I said. It's worth it. You know, whatever you spent, you did it yourself. So definitely worth it. Police are behind me now.
That's the police behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does that help? That's too bright, isn't it?
Man.
Jason bright too now. He quiet.
Jason bright too.
He quiet, but he bright back there now.
Jason real bright too.
He sure is. He look like he got about 10,000 lumens coming off the front of that bike. That's on low beam, not high.
Yeah, that's low beam. He's saying my high beams really don't even do much.
Yeah, yes it does too, Jason.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
Uh-huh. Just cause they not LED don't mean they don't get bright.
Yeah.
Yes, it does, Jason. Yeah, halogen lights get bright too. They just pull a lot of amps.
Yeah, they pull a whole lot of watts.
Yeah, they just pull a lot of watts, a lot of amps. Cause I made sure I had to do amp draw tests on all my lights because I wanted to make sure that I got enough power, you know, to cover them. You don't want to be pulling too many amps.
Now they say them halogens, they shine further down the roadway than LED.
Yeah, yep, they do.
Yeah, I think they've got more of a condensed beam that they can't get out of the LED.
Oh, okay. They probably run harder, but I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never really dealt with those, but
Yeah, I don't know. But now on yours, with those, do you have to have them off when you start the bike and then they come on like on a delay on your HIDs?
Mine come right on with the bike. Now I heard Wavy say you put a delay switch on his or something by like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I didn't have that option.
Okay. But you ain't had no problems out of them, right?
No, well, every once in a while it'll act like it goes out. But
Yeah.
if I start the bike up 2 or 3 times in a row, then it'll pop on.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, I haven't had any problems. I know. When they finally do go, I think I'm gonna go all 8 LEDs. And, my high beam is LED.
Yeah.
I guarantee you hook them HIDs to a relay,
Yeah,
you wouldn't have to have that delay.
right.
But you know, most people not fixing to go through all that. You have to cut the wires and wire it up yourself. But so most people not finna do all of that. But
Yeah, I stay in my lane with electrical stuff. You know,
yeah,
I'm gonna go left,
gotcha.
get buffer from this truck.
Yeah, we're about 33 miles. It feels good when you know you got a whole tank of fuel when you know
Right.
you can keep grinding.
Yeah. We can make it down to Lawton now.
Do what, Jason?
We can make it down to Lawton now.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about Lawton, but
Oh. We make it.
you can make it to Wichita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wichita from Salina is about, what, 90 miles?
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, when I get around the 100-mile mark, I start looking for fuel. I know I can go further than that now. You know, but no later than 150. 150, I'm really, because I don't want to get it down to empty.
Right.
You know. But generally on the Goldwing, man, you can get 200 miles out of a tank.
Yeah, no, I did. I got close to like 180, 190. I was going, I think down the wing thing in Texas.
Right.
Sure did.
Now, which highway did you go? Do you remember your route?
35.
Oh, 35 south. What is it, 35 south?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd that put you out on 40 or 30? Or did it-
yeah, out of what is that? Fort Worth? 30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just one long run.
Yeah, that was a nice ride, man. It got kind of warm though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot. But I enjoyed myself. I had my cooler in my trailer.
Right.
So, you know, when I stopped, I ain't had to go inside the store and get water. I think I had a couple of beers in there too. So
Right.
the police behind me.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I ain't stopping.
You ain't stopping, huh? No, we only 30 miles out. But you need some light out here, man.
Right, they do.
I'm big on that for real.
They do.
Cause like I said, you get in some of these parts, man, it's dark. And imagine if it was no cars out here but you. Like when I was going to Indiana, I was taking 69 north, man, wasn't nothing out there. It was, every now and then a car went south, but nothing was going north. I had it lit up, man.
I was going to ask you, did you turn all the lights on?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's right. 28 miles.
Was it 28?
28.
Yeah, I'm showing 29 on my. Well, I'm showing 33 on my phone. But you ever been to Salina?
Yeah, I used to, when I was at Hutch JUCO, I used to date a girl. She used to live in Salina, so
Oh, okay.
she took me home with her one time to meet her mom and dad, stuff like that. So yeah, I've been up here.
Oh, okay. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. She graduated from Salina Central High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we ride like we own the highway, don't we?
Yes, sir. We gotta be on the lookout for these wildlife. Like I said, if a blade of grass move, I want to see it.
Right. No reason you shouldn't. Frogs and the snakes. You gotta see everything.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Jason. When we did our Iron Butt challenge, we was going the other direction. Man, it was so dark out here, man. It was hardly no cars out here, and we was rolling, man.
Y'all went to Oklahoma when you did that?
Yeah, we went we left Memphis, went to drove all the way to Oklahoma City, left there, went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, left there, went to Wichita, Kansas, left there, went to Salina, Kansas. But by that time it was around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Then we got about 3 hours nap, got back up, took back off. About 4 or 5 in the morning. No, it's 4 in the morning. I think we finished up at 6. No, it was 7. Yeah, we got back up at 5. We left out at 5 and finished up at 7. So we left out that morning at 7 a.m. So whatever time you start, it's the time you got to be finished.
Right.
So we started at 7 a.m., leaving Memphis to OKC, to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to Wichita, Kansas, to Salina, Kansas. By that time, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. We laid down to about 4:30. Got back up, took off at 5, and we had 150 miles to go, and we went on, knocked it out the last 2 hours. So we got through right at about 6:58 a.m.
Wow.
So it took right at 24 hours.
Well, y'all have been mad at me. I don't think I'd have been able to get up at 4:30.
Well, we knew that we came so far, you know. It's like, man, we didn't want to just throw in the towel. And I was so tired. I went to sleep with my clothes on. That's how tired I was, man. I was dog tired. How many miles you done did so far today, Jason, since you left this morning?
Let's see, 7:05.
Yeah, and see, we did like 8:50. When we shut it down, when we started that morning, when we finished, we did 8:50. And we got up the next morning, 2 hours later, to knock out the 150, which takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, just mad if you still had another 150 miles to go, just to get to 8:50.
Oh yeah.
And then, but you still got 150 even after that.
Right.
Let's see.
Am I saying it right? No. Yeah, when we finished, we had 8:50, and then we got up the next morning to do the 150. 3 hours later.
Well, we've been on the road. We've been on the road for 15 hours and done 700 miles.
We've been on road. We've been on road 15 hours.
Yeah, 'cause we left 7 o'clock or just a few minutes before 7 o'clock this morning. So it's 15 hours. We've done 700. I mean, yeah, we can push out another 300 miles. Of course, I mean, I guess you'd actually have to do another 400 because you got to go over.
That's right, because
you got to go over.
That's right. You have to go over it because the way the speedometers and stuff are set up. I think when we got through, we did like 1,050 because we had to go over.
Yeah.
I'd have been mad at me.
Said you ain't going?
When I left Kansas City to Dallas, man, when I got to my hotel, I was ready to get off that bike. I was ready to get up.
After doing an Iron Butt challenge, you don't have to worry about having children because you're going to be sterile. But yeah, you have to record your mileage from the time you start. You got to get 2 witnesses.
You got to keep receipts and stuff too.
You got to get your receipts, and you got to show every stop you made. From the time you started, there was some deer over to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So from the time you start to the time you finish, and you gotta have few stops. Every time you stop, you gotta have receipt. And then once you get through with that, you gotta. And then they go by the Google Map mileage. They don't want to go by the mileage on your the speedometer.
Oh, really?
They compare it, but they want Google Map mileage. So you got to give them a map to show, you know, how far, you know, which route you took, you know, and all of the mileage and everything. I mean, it takes them about a month to certify it.
And that's something that'll make you feel good once you do it, but I'm a punk.
Yep.
If I did it, it'd be on accident. I wouldn't set out to try to do it.
And that's the minimum. They got the bun burner. I thought about creating a challenge and call it the Caliente castration.
That's about what it'll be too. You sit on there long enough.
The Caliente castration. Who needs a vasectomy?
What's the one that goes coast to coast? How many hours do you have to do that one?
I've heard of that one. I think it's called what, the
I don't remember what it's
500
called.
something.
And I don't know how long you have to do it. I want to say it's like 3 or 4 days, maybe. Oh, it may be longer than that. I forget, but I think they do have the one that goes coast to coast. But I don't know what it is.
Man.
Too bright.
That's an understatement.
I'm sorry. I know I'm killing with them bright lights, man.
I like it. I like it.
That's why I'm trying to get on the side of you so we at least can.
I like it.
All right, let's see. Kind of light things up a little bit.
Keep the bugs off my windshield.
They go around you to get to me, huh?
Right.
I feel bad, man, when I turn these lights on. 'Cause
I'm good.
you good? Okay.
I'm good. I'm just looking way down the road and see how far you got it lit up.
Man. Gotta be visible.
Look at the top of that sign, man.
I added up my lights. I got over 35,000 lumens.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can light up a football stadium.
You see that truck flicking his lights?
Yeah.
You're too bright there, buddy. I know.
When you see signs that say Dodge City, you know you way out here then.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How far is that from here?
I'm not sure. It's a ways, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Dodge City, Fort Hays, all that. That's at the end of Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Garden City, all that.
I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted.
There you go.
I guess he's like, turn them.
That ain't nothing.
I guess he was trying to say, turn my lights off.
Yeah, he's sitting way up too. They must be in his eyes.
There you go, no lights on that truck. That's bush league.
Sorry, Mr. Truck Driver. Y'all getting big old trucks, you got protection. We out here with no protection.
Right.
We got 3 miles. We're gonna get off on 92 on Crawford Street.
Get off on 92.
Well, yeah, it'll say Crawford Street.
Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford. 2.9 miles. Then we're gonna go to the top of the hill and make a left.
Alright.
The truck gonna jump his little happy butt right over.
Yeah, I think he going left too.
Hey man, your license like the police license back here. What you got? Let me see what you got up there, man. I saw. Oh, okay, between your little red flashing light. Yes, it's a red light down here on the left. We're gonna
Alright.
make
Left
a
at the red light.
yeah. If you make a left at the red light, soon you make that left, it's a right here and it's a hotel on the right, the Baymont Inn.
Oh, okay.
Right here?
Either that or take a parking space.
No, that's cool.
Whoa, Lord have mercy. There you go. I can pull up a little bit more.
Well, you good. I probably could just pull on the side of you, Chris.